Simms, let's jump right in here
All right.
and just talk, because I've been obviously listening to your draft rankings, not just this year, but ever since you left Bleacher Report. And I always liked how it opens up with, all right, like, what are you looking for in a player? And tight end, there's a weird balance because they're asked to do so much. They're asked to block. They're asked to block on the move. They're asked to block in a phone booth. And obviously in this era, be a big part of the receiving game. So for you, not only is it what do you look for in a tight end, but how do you value these different things in a tight end prospect?
There's different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, exactly.
And, again, like it's a lot like we talk about, even with running back and receiver. It's teams, what they have. Oh, we have a big blocking tight end. We don't need that. We want more of the pass-catching one. I'm still a little bit on the, old school thoughts of tight end play.
Me too.
Now, maybe not totally have I adjusted in certain areas? Do I put more value into, route running and what they can do in the slot and maybe singled up outside by themselves every now and then? Sure, the game's changed. That's part of the game for a good tight end, right?
When we watch Kittle, we like the highlight reels, drive him into the ground, and it's great. But with a lot of these guys, it's can you get to your spot on the outside zone and just take a guy out and not put him in the ground, but just get in his way.
Just get in his way.
And that's when the athleticism, that 10-yard split comes to mind.
No doubt.
Why it's so important.
Yep.
So
wide receiver screens, you see that
100%.
a big part. The tight end is a huge part of those blocking schemes a lot of the time. How can he block and adjust in space with a smaller safety or DB that's trying to make him miss? And there's some ones in this class that are very good in that department. You expect good things, and then you turn around and you go, holy shit. This guy is awesome.
And they used him.
They use him.
That was the difference.
So he's ready.
Yeah.
You get to see everything, let alone physical skills are off the charts good. I mean, off the charts good in my opinion, man. I mean, first off, natural athlete, right? Great pair of legs. He's not rocked up, but I have no problem with that. It's just big, strong man, athletic guy. Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, those guys, they're not rocked up. They're just big natural guys who are good athletes. And what I loved about him right off the bat, and you know me, ass and legs is the first thing I'm going to look at. What a great pair of thighs he has on him. After the catch, he's receiver-like.
Yes.
Right? Gets upfield in an instant. He can make people miss. It's not like that's going to be his number one thing, breaking ankles, but he can weave and make you miss. And then, he breaks a lot of tackles.
Yeah, people bounce off of him.
They bounce off him. He I have a phrase of a guy like him, and I said this about Zay Flowers and then Jigba at receiver. When they catch the ball, they're going, I'm going to score a touchdown. Even when they're on their own 5-yard line, they're like, I'm going to go score.
Yep.
Right? And that's the mentality I felt like Kincaid, let alone, all right, and I'll let you speak in a second here.
Sure. No, please, keep going.
His blocking was really good.
Oh, you liked the blocking.
I did.
Okay.
I did. Listen, there's certainly plays where he falls off blocks or misses blocks, but here's the thing. There's plenty enough to see it as you go through the games themselves and you go, oh, damn, he does a good job. He can block people big in space, do all that. He has a play here and there, but I'm not again, this is not one where I go, oh, this is a wimp or this is a guy that's soft that doesn't want to do it. Yeah, he wants to play pass-catching tight end.
Yeah, that's his calling card trait, for sure. Absolutely.
Right? But I was a little ooh, man, this guy, he's not afraid to have a collision. He's not afraid to, mix it up a little bit. Just an all-around complete football player who is, I think, as a route runner, right up there with Dalton Kincaid is his ability to set people up, lean them, come out of breaks. Again, the hip looseness that I'm so into and the ability to come out of some of the intricate breaks is a real thing. It allows a guy to plant and kind of open his hips and go instead of, wait, I got to put my feet in the ground and now I got to make a right turn and start running that way again, right? He was so loose that way. And then, as you would expect from an Iowa tight end, he does everything in the blocking.
Literally everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
He's not necessarily I'm going to sit here and tell you he's a road grader. He's not Rob Gronkowski at tight end where you go, oh, it's like having an extra tackle on the field. But, man, he does his job every play, and he does high-level NFL run-blocking stuff to where you go, wait, I can see NFL routes, I see NFL run blocking, and then, of course, the physical tools that go along with it to where you go, this damn guy's good, and he's going to be around for a long time in the NFL. The only negative really with me with the player is you kind of hit on it. I wish there was a little bit more tough, oh, I'm about to get crushed, I'm going to hit the ball and, catch the ball in traffic. And then I wish there was maybe a little more physicality after the catch, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't break a whole lot of tackles. I know I may be a little low on him. There's some things I really like here, all right? So that's right. I mean, the guy has got some traits about him that I'm in love with. Got the look, like you said.
Yep.
This would be the first thing that I'll say bothers me. One is not great separation. That would be the big thing. It's just I'm hitting on negatives first. I'm sorry I had to do that. I'm going to hit on the positives in a second.
It's good when you're lower than consensus on a player, though, to show why.
Yes, right. So separation was an issue. He did not separate from coverage nearly at the same rate Kincaid and LaPorta did, right? Now, and there's a lot of these type of catches. Now, the positive is he catches the ball in these scenarios a lot, right? And my thing that I'm a little worried about is I just go, well, in the NFL, there's going to be a little bit better players playing the ball and a better athlete and a bigger guy altogether. But his ability, unlike LaPorta, to catch the ball with people hanging around him and on him and all that is through the roof good. Or right there, about to get his head knocked off.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't
care at all.
So I love that about Michael Mayer. I love that. But I think the separation, and then, listen, there's the potential here, but the blocking is underwhelming for what he is. That's what I think bothered me, too.
It's a lot of effort blocking.
It is.
Right.
It is.
Yep.
Right. And,
I wrote he gets a little lunge happy. He looks for the big shot. Like he sees like somebody that's 30 pounds lighter than him, and he's like, I'm going to kill this person, and he misses.
He misses.
Yeah.
There's
I get that.
Way too much of that. That's what bothered me.
Yep.
And I do think somebody's going to be able to coax more out of him in the run game.
That was my even-built body.
Yeah.
Like there's not thin legs, big shoulders that he shields defenders with.
Yes, he does.
I'm betting on the coaching staff to turn him into a pretty dang good blocker at the NFL level.
Yeah. His route running is off the charts good. He plays faster than his 40 time in the combine, in my opinion. He ran a 4.69, and I was sitting there going, damn, what did he run? He must have ran a 4.5 something. The way he gets off the ball, the way he runs by safeties and linebackers, I just went, man, it's so easy.
The track starts harder for guys like this.
It definitely is.
I think it's very different than playing tight end.
They're bigger and longer.
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
Dude can block. Again, it's not like knock your head off blocking. It's what I call assignment blocking.
Yep.
Right? He's not soft, but he's not going to never knock anybody like back 5 yards or knock their head off. But his guy never makes the tackle. I mean, for the most part. I mean, I know he did sometimes, but for the most part, he never does. And he does a lot of the things, we talked about again. He's always in good position. The feet are moving. It's a wide base. So
he's played a lot of college football.
A lot of college football. You could tell. You
with
could see
Desmond Ridder 2 years ago, too. So,
he was the one where we get into, you talk about college offenses not knowing as a tight end or a quarterback. He would be one where I was saying before the show where I go, he's open. He's open.
Yep.
Why are we throwing it over here? The big guy's running down the middle for a touchdown. Why are they not throwing it to him? So his production is not going to look the way everybody likes it, but I think the player is real. If there's going to be a Gronk in this class, it's going to be this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got to put it together a little bit and all of that. But first off, he's a monster. I mean, a monster. Second off, he's an insane blocker. Not just a good blocker.
No, it's insane.
This is when you want to compare a blocker to Gronk. Now we got a guy. This is a guy that we can go, and he's at the end of the line of scrimmage. He is like having another tackle in the football game.
Totally agree.
All right? And on that, it's not just it's like power. It's like he kind of likes smashing people. And if you're smaller, he really likes to let you know you're smaller. And then, the things we talked about with some of the other guys, the space blocking.
Because he's the athlete he is.
He is a very good athlete. They run a ton of screens and stuff where he's out on the edge, and you go, damn, look at this guy adjust to this little guy, and he gets his body on him, and the guy never makes the tackle. So, you go from there right off the bat, and you go, that is elite. His run blocking is off the charts good, and he could be a guy that could literally, in the first year of the NFL, we can go, he's the best blocking tight end in the league right now. Yo, thanks for watching, homies. It's the off season, but there's no off season for us here at Unbuttoned. me, Ahmed Fareed. We're going to hit all the stories. So hit subscribe for us, okay? We got a ton coming up. My draft prospect rankings, my Simms top 40 quarterback countdown, and videos of me and NFL QBs playing catch and talking about their development and mechanics. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. See you soon.